everybody, this is Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. I'm back today because I'm going to be winding a skein of my yarn that I've got from Lether Co. for my flower garden blanket that I'm working on. And this one's Water Lily. I actually have already shot this video balling up the other two skeins of yarn that I needed, which was Lily of the Valley and Roses. But it was a hot mess. I'm trying to learn how to do this thing, changing my camera angle and all that stuff. So we'll see if I can get this one worked out. And if y'all are seeing it good, if not, I am so sorry. But excuse me, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to try to fix the camera to where I can get it to where I can show y'all what I'm doing. Y'all are going to see a hot mess. It's in the floor and behind me. Just please excuse it. You know that this room is a work in progress and it'll always be messy, I've decided. But that's part of the creative process. Someone reminded me of that. I can't remember what they said. They said, I can't remember, and I even commented back to her because I thought it was such a good word to use. Anyway, let me get on with this video. I'm going to show you how I use my Swift and how I use my ball winder. I'm sure many of you seen videos like this, but I thought while I was down here doing it, I'd just film it and show you how I do it. Now, the ball winder I'm going to show you is on a Etsy store. I think it's called the Knit Store. I can't remember the name of it, but I will link it below. And I noticed he didn't have any of these on his shop listed for sale, so I emailed him, and I haven't heard back yet. I'm going to see. It's an electronic one, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. My husband got this for me because I've been having so much trouble with my hands, and winding those balls really would leave me with achy, hurting hands. And he gifted this to me as part of Christmas, so I really appreciate that. Of course, I showed it to him, but you know, that's what part of my Christmas he got me. I hope he gets these back in sale because for selling his shop, because he was amazing to deal with. And I keep saying he, it may be a woman, but for some reason I'm thinking it's a man. Maybe he signed it, I don't know. But the little motor or the switch box or whatever this thing is went out on it. It's this thing right here. It started shocking me, and so I emailed him, and I'm telling you, within just a couple of days, he sent me a new one, no questions asked. So anyway, I'm going to get this set up so y'all can see what I'm doing, hopefully, and I'll show you how I wind my own yarn cakes. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, okay, you guys, I've got you in this little tiny thing. I'm sitting down on the table so you can see what I'm doing. It's going to be a little bit shaky for just a few seconds, but I'm going to try to get it positioned so y'all can see actually what I'm doing. And I'm probably going to have to move it again when I start winding, so I hope that's not going to be too much of a problem. But thank you guys, and here we go. I have to make sure y'all can see what I'm seeing. Okay, can y'all see that okay? Okay, this is a yarn Swift I got off of Amazon. I don't remember the name or anything like that. I think it's the one that Crystal at Bag O' Day was using. I had a plastic one that I was using for a while, and I decided I'm gifting it to my niece. She's been wanting one, and I thought I'd treat myself a little bit and get me one for a new one. So I just take the skin, you know, the label off, and I just pull mine apart and let it untwist. And I find a place where I can pull it apart and make sure that nothing's crossed over, because I'm bad about that. See how that's all messed up there? Make sure everything's on its own side. Because trust me, if you get it messed up, you are in trouble. Let me tell you. I have before, and it's a mess. And I basically just sling it over. Can you see that, y'all? I hope I've got this in frame. And then I get it to a point where sometimes I can just stretch it over and it's not a big deal and I don't have to unloosen it, which that one worked out fine. And I'm going to go and try to get it all facing the same way. Let's see here. Gosh, when you do that, you can really see all the different colors in the yarn. I hope that's picking up. I don't know if it's going to show y'all guys true to color, but then I get some scissors, and of course all I have out is my big sewing scissors. And now, I'm telling you, though, these are good for people who have bad hands. And I just snip these off. I used to be terrified to do this because I was terrified I was cutting the wrong thing. Here's this one. And I literally just sling it on my table. And I've seen these sometimes with just 2, 3, or 4. I mean, there's never a rhyme or reason of how many. I don't know what technique or what the deal is with how many they put on these things. Okay, here's the one that's got all the business. It's got your ends of your yarn and the tie. And I just cut it right there near that knot. That's the one I always used to be terrified because I didn't know what in the world was going on. And this is the end. Here's another end. What I do is I usually pull out. See how that's kind of twisted over? I'm going to flip it. Because I like it to come out on top. And it don't always come out on top, trust me. Get it all flipped around. Okay. Now, I get my end, and I usually do 1 complete turn just by hand to see how it's doing. Now, let me switch this around a little bit. And I don't know if this is supposed to be really far away or if this is just the way it's supposed to be. This is the way I do it. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. See the mess I got behind me? Anyway, I just run it through the little guide here. And you know what? When I was showing you guys that box a second ago, I don't know where to look. I unplugged my thing, so hold just a second. I've got to plug it back up. Well, that wasn't too hard. Anyway, I just get it, and I string it through the top here. Let me see if I can turn just a little bit more and get y'all back. And then I switch on the power. Make sure it's on off, because if you don't, it'll go flying. Now, a lot of people don't like these because if you do mess up, you mess up. And you know, you got to make sure you get it stopped. Then you have to unwind and all that. But for what it's done for my hands, I tell you, I love this thing. So I'm going to flip on the power and start it off slow. And I always hold my yarn. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I do. I feel like I have more control. And there I'm going to speed it up. And I usually keep my finger on the power button because if something does happen, then you can stop it real quick. So hold just a second. Here it goes. And this is DK weight, so it doesn't take very long. And you know, when I did it manually, I would hold the yarn also. So I don't know if that's something you're supposed to. I really don't know. I just, you know, winged it because I didn't know what I was doing. I know this is probably a little bit boring. I may cut some of this out, y'all. I don't know. Can y'all see that working? See how fast that's going? I'm telling y'all, this has just been a game changer for me. I'm going to take a little sip of my coffee. If any of you guys have parents or anybody who just needs a lightweight cup, I'm telling you, that's been a game changer. I got them off Amazon. Mom just has a hard time picking up heavier cups, and I got her some for coffee and some for iced drinks so she can hold on to them better. And they conveniently come with a little lid and a straw. I know it's not being, you know, planet safe and all that stuff, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Okay, here we're about to come to the end, and I'll start slowing it down a little bit, and then just cut it off, and there we go. And there it is. See how quick that was? Okay. And sometimes I have to tuck it in here at the bottom, but not every time. And here's my skein of yarn that I've got wound up. Now, let me say, do you need one of these? No. Do you even need a ball winder? No. Is it a luxury? Yes, it is. And I know that not everybody can afford this. This is something my husband and I set a certain budget for Christmas, and we buy within that budget. And this is one of the things that I got, and I'm very appreciative. And I know that I'm very fortunate that I was able to get this. Now, trust me, in my life, that has not always been the case. You know, we raised 2 children. You know, we paid their way through school, except for my son. That's a long story. But trust me, he got a lot of other things. We paid for 2 weddings. We've done a lot of spending on other people in our family other than ourselves. And now we, you know, choose to treat ourselves a little bit. But I don't know why I'm explaining that. For some reason, I feel so embarrassed about buying things for myself and showing you guys. I know that's ridiculous. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I don't, like I said in that video, I mean, just be kind. You know, people don't judge. It's just, it is what it is, you know. And there's been many years in my life I wasn't able to buy anything. Trust me, it was either pay bills or buy groceries. And, you know, and you just have to dig yourself out of that, and, you know, hopefully things get better. So, but anyway, I think I mentioned in one of my videos I needed you guys to pray for something that I'm sorry, and as nosy as I am, I would love to be able to tell y'all. So if anybody else out there is nosy, they wouldn't worry or wonder. Like I say, it's nothing bad, but we're really waiting for something that's going on to resolve itself, and I just need prayers that God's will be done. That's all. I don't know how else to put it, because I want to pray specifically for something, but I really want to pray for what's the right thing. So, but anyway, in my last video, I did a giveaway, so y'all check out that. I'm going to announce the winner in my next video. So I hope this isn't shaking too much, and I don't even know where to look, but you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.